If I asked TikTok to ask me questions, most of them would have to do with my hairline or my teeth or like my lisp or something. But we did something else. We asked everybody that's either a client, a course member, somebody from Facebook or LinkedIn, or my girls to come up with a bunch of questions, and 348 of them came in. Then I handed the list over to one of my girls and I said, go through all of them and find the best out of them. And they came up with 101. I could say it's the 101 of Alpha Dom. Alpha Dom 101. But there's one there. And that's how I know one of the questions is one, like, was a bias from my girl. But let's go to the first one. It's this one, by the way. I found it in the list, buried at a very human level of where it would be buried. And I was like, oh, there it is. Let's answer it. She asked it because she wants to see me have some fun, which is fair enough. Nana, I know. Anyways, so the question was, out of all the social media platforms that Alpha Dom is on, how would I rank each platform based on security? Like, are they insecure? Are they secure? And their want and mental strength to apply new stuff and to grow. So let's get into it. Starting at number 6. I think we all know what number 6 is. There's a hint in the beginning. Number 6, as far as the most insecure and the most unwilling to actually put work and effort into a relationship, is none other than TikTok. There's so many insecure people, and I know that COVID did a lot of damage to people's security, and they're just always triggered and always upset, but I think that's where like the worst of the worst go. I think TikTok is absolutely like the bottom of the barrel. Like, you'll get a lot of views, especially if you say something that ticks these people off, but the average quality of human interaction, TikTok gets mad sometimes, on that app is just fucking atrocious. It's hilarious. I did at one point do stuff on Instagram, and Instagram wasn't even as bad as, I gotta get back onto Instagram. Yeah, but anyways, number 6, the worst, the most insecure people, TikTok. Now number 5 is going to be none other than the red play button app. That app is a little bit, actually it's quite a bit better than TikTok as far as secure people, but I still get them every once in a while. I watch them attack other people on stuff too, and I think YouTube, even though there's better security and more open-minded people, I think it's getting to the point where YouTube's starting to kind of, especially with the shorts thing, they're starting to kind of recess into the, who knew that people that have short attention spans and can only watch a 1 minute video are, quite frankly, miserable people. Who would have thought? Is that dopamine addiction fucking triggering your emotions at all? Yeah, okay. Number 4 would be none other than Clapper, which is actually a TikTok clone, and quite frankly, a lot better than TikTok. A lot more secure people, although it's starting to slowly, you can see the people that are coming from TikTok onto that app now, and just like, oh, couldn't you just stay on the app or go play in like the dirt box? TikTok, you're like Reddit 2.0, but somehow worse. Go back, you people, go back, get off these other apps, please. But Clapper is much better for right now. Now we're gonna go into, oh wait, actually I'm gonna switch. X actually goes there. X is probably 4th. There's too much of a like dividing channel because of politics on that app, and maybe it's just because it was an election year or whatever, but a lot more mature people, but also like crazy immature people. Then Clapper goes into 3rd. 2nd would be Facebook. Facebook, actually, surprisingly enough, even though they're really sensitive and hypersensitive, even more so than TikTok. I do run ads targeting only 6 to 7 figure business owners and like rich people that could afford my $3,000 a month coaching. But so maybe that's a little bit of a bias, maybe because I'm targeting like people that don't have mental illness or insecurity. Maybe that's the reason. And then number 1 would be LinkedIn. I think everybody is a little bit more respectful and mature on LinkedIn. Even the ones that aren't respectful and mature, they're like, commenting with where they work right next to their name. So maybe that's part of it as well. But also, again, I target, people that can afford me there. But yeah, there's the ranking. It only took me almost 5 minutes. You're welcome. Question number 1, done.